I want to share tonight on Sunday evening, the 29th of May, 2022, this Memorial Day weekend, a short um, sharing of a blog piece from retired minister Bob Russell, wrote a year ago on the 30th of May, 2021, entitled Memorial Day Merits Our Observance. He makes a number of good points that I think will help all of us in our observance of Memorial Day. Following the Civil War, our forefathers established Memorial Day to ensure that future generations would never forget the high cost of America's unity and freedom. Memorial Day was intended to be a day for the entire nation to solemnly reflect on the ultimate sacrifice that had been paid by over 620,000 soldiers who lost their lives in what remains by far the deadliest military conflict in American history. Reflect on this: over 500,000 died in the American Civil War, and in 1860 the total population of the United States was less than 32 million. In the 20th century, Memorial Day was extended to honor all Americans who died while in the military service, a total that now exceeds 1.3 million. It was sometimes called Decoration Day because family and friends went to cemeteries, laid flowers on the graves of loved ones who had fallen in battle. The years have slowly eroded the original intent of Memorial Day, and now it's noted more for automobile race or a holiday that signifies the beginning of summer. Little attention, if any, is given to the memory of soldiers who have paid the supreme price. No wonder when Rolling Stone magazine polled its readers on the question, is there anything that would motivate you to die for your country, around 40% said no. We are ignorant of our heritage and oblivious to what our nation was intended to be. Since patriotism has become passe in America, and since some seminary professors have expressed understandable concern about the mixing of Americanism and Christianity, many young preachers hesitate to say anything at all about our country. Besides, it seems somewhat morose to pay tribute to the dead while we want to have a worship service to be energetic and joyful experiences for the living. Others question if by honoring fallen soldiers we're glamorizing war. After all, we've been taught in recent years that America was the aggressor in some of our past conflicts, and we unjustly killed innocent people. Consequently, many cutting-edge church leaders just let Memorial Day weekend slide by or give it a quick lip service to appease the older folks and then move on with the normal programming. I think those of us who follow Jesus Christ would do well to find ways to soberly reflect on the original intent of Memorial Day. It may mean visiting a military cemetery, mention it in a mealtime prayer, playing patriotic music, or viewing a wartime documentary with your family. But it's important to find creative ways to focus attention, at least for a moment, on the high price that has been paid for our freedom. In doing so, we are rightfully paying honor to whom honor is due, as we're told by the Apostle Paul in Romans 13:7. From the Civil War to Afghanistan, there have been thousands of others who deserve our remembrance at least one day a year. One of the founders of the Christian Restoration movement, Thomas Campbell, once said, "The patriot's blood is the seed of freedom's tree." By observing Memorial Day, we're teaching our children, grandchildren, to appreciate their heritage. Public school students aren't being taught much about America's spiritual heritage or the value of freedom these days. If that significant part of our history is not taught in Christian homes and churches, then it's not going to be learned. Ronald Reagan once said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on to them to do the same." So Memorial Day provides us an occasion to express thanks to God for the good gift of America. As James writes in James 1:17, every good and perfect gift is from above. Well, America is not perfect. It never has been a perfect country, but it is a really, really good gift from God. In fact, it's an exceptional gift. We are privileged to live in the most unrestricted, most prosperous, and most promising nation in the history of the world. To fail to acknowledge that on holidays designated for that purpose is gross ingratitude. My sentiments exactly. God bless you and enjoy a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.